There are over 30,000 manufacturers across our amazing state of California that employs over 1.3 million people. But who makes the coolest product overall? Here to tell us more about this statewide contest is Vice President of Communications for the California Manufacturers and Technology Association, Ananda Rochita. Thank you so much, Ananda, for joining us today. Yes, here on Live in the Bay. Now, this statewide California competition, really exciting. But before we get into the details of that, can you tell us what you do, Ananda, and how that kind of played a role in the competition?
Yeah, so we are the California Manufacturers and Technology Association. So we are the leading advocates when it comes to the manufacturing industry statewide, all over California. So we're really here to help support our manufacturers through training grants, through advocacy, through marketing communications.
Amazing. And I kind of read it right there off the top that there's over 30,000 manufacturers just here in the state of California, which I can't even wrap my mind around. But through this competition, what did you guys learn about the state of California and the manufacturers?
So we represent about 400 manufacturers, but there are over 30,000, like you mentioned. So we really didn't know who makes the coolest product. So we didn't want to be the judge of it. We wanted to let the public decide. So through the competition, we had over 100 nominations for different products. And from there, narrowed down to the top 16, top 8, and now we're in the top 4. But through it all, it kind of took a mind of its own, because what we realized with some of these companies, a lot of people have pride in what they make. So in Fresno, there was a small company that beat out a lot of larger companies, and it was because everyone in Fresno was voting for them. We have one of the companies here, Carmazzi Caramel Corn. A lot of people in Sacramento are voting for them as well, but we also have some large companies in that competition too.
Oh, I love that. I will say I've learned that as well about the Bay Area. They are definitely loyal to the soil, so it's awesome to see so many people supporting local small businesses. Now let's get to this competition. What is this competition when it comes to the coolest product made in California? Give us a breakdown.
So it really depends on what you think is the coolest thing. So right now in the top 4, there's a few of those companies here, but these are a variety of the top 16 companies. So Fender is made in Southern California, and then we have Tesla, a Model Y, that's in the top 4, so you could vote for them. And then if you've ever been in a Muni rail car, that's made in Sacramento by Siemens Mobility, so still made in California. And then we have Petite Pot. They made it to the top 16. They didn't make it to the top 8 this year, but they are based in Emeryville. We just visited them a couple hours ago. We got to see some of the cool things that they're making. And then we have Carmazzi Caramel Corn, and they are manufacturing in Sacramento. But there's a lot of companies that are manufacturing here in the Bay Area. We have a huge aerospace and defense sector here in the Bay Area too.
Amazing. So it sounds like this competition was really trying to highlight all of the awesome manufacturers here in California, to showcase that so many awesome products across not only the country but the world are literally processed here in the state of California. So why was it important to get the public's opinion involved?
We really want people to get engaged. So right now, when it comes to manufacturing, we're calling it a silver tsunami. So a lot of people that got into manufacturing decades ago, they're set to retire. So who's going to be making some of these amazing products in the next couple of years? So we really wanted to get the public engaged, because when we're talking about manufacturing, sometimes we're having some of the high-level people get involved, but we really wanted everyone to get involved. A lot of students, a lot of people in the younger generation to get excited about manufacturing, because manufacturing, you can, if you love music, you can make guitars. If you love cars, you can be part of making the next Tesla, whatever it may be. Or if you're excited, if you love transportation, you can be part of Amtrak or part of Muni, and then be part of Siemens. So, and if you love food, there's a lot of variety of different companies that are making food here in the state.
Amazing. And really, when it comes to, again, the competition, you said you have now narrowed it down to the top 4. Tell me about the final 4 contestants and how people can still get involved in the vote.
So I would love to bring the other 2 companies that are part of the competition, but I can't bring the James Webb Space Telescope to you.
I wish you could.
I know, I wish I could bring it back.
First.
2 of them are actually in space right now. So we have the Victus Nox, made by Millennium Space, which is a subsidiary of Boeing. And then we have Northrop Grumman's James Webb Space Telescope. You may have seen the images, the beautiful images. I always feel like whenever I see those images, I feel really small, because you're like, oh my gosh, look at this, all these galaxies and all these beautiful stars. Where it's like, we're so small on Earth. But it's so beautiful. And then we have the telescope, and then 2 of the companies here, we have the model Tesla, and then we also Carmazzi. So they're in the top 4.
That's so awesome. So Tesla kind of doesn't really surprise me. Teslas are super popular, especially out here in California. But the Carmazzi, I love that a local small small food shop kind of got in the Final Four. What was that like to learn that, hey, they have so much support behind them that they're literally in the Final Four?
Yeah, and it was really exciting to see it all develop. Social media was a huge game changer for them. They put it up on social media, and they're really loved in the community too. So when we let people know, okay, now they're in the top 16, now they're in the top 8, people are like, oh my gosh, we have to vote for them. And now a lot of people are just voting for them because they're against some big players in this industry.
I would have to say, some telescopes, space, and Tesla. I would say the competition is pretty tight.
Yeah.
So how do people get involved and vote? There's four contestants left. So how do they vote?
So you could vote up until this Thursday. So it's really simple. It's called coolestthingcalifornia.com. You just go to the website and you just click. You don't have to fill out like your name or your phone number. You just click and that's it.
And how many times can you vote? Can you vote more than one time?
Yeah. So you could vote once per day per device. So you can take it as it is. Take it as is, you know?
Okay, so once a day per device, and kind of like you said, we'll leave it at that. Everyone can vote how they like. But one final thing that you would hope for people to take away from this competition.
I really want people to understand that manufacturing isn't dark, dirty, and dangerous. It's really light, bright, and there are so many opportunities when it comes to the industry. And I hope that through this competition, we get a lot of parents and also a lot of kids excited about manufacturing, because that's really not the narrative that we've seen. And when I visited a lot of these factories and saw a lot of these products, there's a lot of opportunities out there, and we hope that some kids and some parents see that too.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much, Ananda, for joining us here today on Live in the Bay. We appreciate it.
Thanks.